Dr. Christopher Donaldson for Orthopaedic Medical Group of Tampa Bay. I am a general orthopedic surgeon who specializes in complex shoulder and elbow surgery. We're going to talk today about some common misperceptions that patients might have about shoulder replacement, mostly in the postoperative period. So the first thing that we see that's relatively common misperception from patients is that they think that they can go online to get information that might be more accurate or more accommodating to their postoperative thought process and expectations. The rebuttal to that, unfortunately, and the truth is that we've been doing this for nearly 2 decades with lots of patients, over 10,000 patients, 3 surgeons, so with variable experience and personal experience in navigation replacement surgery. So we know, really based upon our education, our experience, the mistakes that have been made throughout the course of the literature and the nuances that we see, that we're able to really optimize the patient's rehabilitation process. So by going online, there is a wealth of information there, which we really do want patients to access. But I think it's really important to understand the right information to get so that it's accurate and, more importantly, it's applicable to their particular situation. The second patient misperception that really does limit their success is that we find that patients want to do too much too soon. And so one component of that is really creating expectations that align with what we know as the surgeon as well as their therapist as our partners to generate the success that we would see postoperatively, right? So there is a certain amount of requisite need for limitations. We try to limit the restrictions that we put onto patients so that we can advance them relatively quickly. I don't think anybody, the therapist, the patient, myself, wants the patient to be inconvenienced or restricted, but there is a certain amount of requisite or required time that is important for patients to gain success. And so doing too much too soon is something that we do see happen, and we need to remind patients in their post-op period, as we've done preoperatively in educating them, what our expectations around restrictions look like and the reasons for those expectations so that they don't do too much too soon and could injure themselves or compromise their functional success and outcome. So the third misperception I think that we see that happens with some frequency is that patients unfortunately will decide to skip physical therapy. We do know that there is some needs to be flexible around scheduling with your postoperative physical therapist, and I think that's one important consideration that we have as patients go to our physical therapist, the OMG Physical Therapy Group, is that there is that really streamlined communication so that the therapist can, communicate with us as the surgeon to let us know if patients, for whatever reason, maybe it's illness, maybe it's a situation in the family like a death, that we do need to be a little bit more proactive in rescheduling patients. But skipping physical therapy, I think, does unfortunately result in some lack of progress that is concerning. And we want to make sure that patients really get through this process in an efficient way so that they can create their successes that they've invested themselves into.